Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, and today we're going to be looking at Renya Gouto. So we're only at 14% on Renya, and the only other one that we have locked is Takatoshi here, who can't do his until we get to the Hypocrisy event in Gouto's story. We have Miura to finish, we have Sekigahara, Megami, Iori, and I think one more? Or is that it? No, that's it. Wow, we're getting real close. Okay, so today, we're going to be working on some Gouto stuff. Renya Gouto continues to seek the truth. While in the UFO, he discovered footage of an elderly version of himself. I'm guessing his stuff might be early in the timeline, but I have no idea, honestly.
It would appear I can no longer rely on Shikishima. Miss Morimura's death has left the Shikishima execs in disarray. Now they won't let me spearhead the Sentinel project, as if I'm just a child. I doubt my opinion will weigh much in their discussions going forward.
Okay, so Morimura's dead at this point.
Miss Morimura, why did you have to die?
Whose story is going to cover that? Look at that walk. That's the walk of... I don't know, what is that the walk of? That's a tense walk, though.
Ayame Park, please.
That was pretty quick, Gouto-kun.
Okay, and this kid has Morimura's memories implanted into her, so...
Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest supporters. This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their bodies. I checked the corpse at the police station. It was yours, Miss Morimura. There's no doubt about it.
Is that so?
You don't seem too shocked about your death.
Well, it didn't exactly stop me. Here I am, safe and sound.
I suppose that's true.
So, what did the police say?
The cause of death was a gunshot to the abdominal area. No bullet was found in the body. Though it's easy to imagine why. The murder weapon was likely from beyond this time, beyond material bullets.
And now Sekigahara thinks he's the one who killed Morimura. I don't know if that's going to actually end up being true or not, but maybe we should finish Sekigahara's story to see if we get that. Maybe his last thing is seeing how that played out before he lost his memories.
Estimated time of death is approximately 1900 hours. You were witnessed running off somewhere with a short-haired student. According to a pedestrian's eyewitness account, anyway.
They found a witness. This era's police really did their due diligence.
There should have been that drone tracking her movement. So, anything helpful in its footage?
The timing couldn't have been worse. It looks like it was monitoring the government's movement at the time. So she wasn't even under surveillance.
I see.
Any thoughts as to our primary suspect? Who do you think did it?
Well, an acquaintance of Miss Morimura. Described as a short-haired male in a student uniform. Most likely A. Sekigahara.
Okay.
The witness statement matches the description of A. Sekigahara.
It did seem like something was wrong with A. Sekigahara's memories. I wouldn't be surprised if he was our murderer.
I wouldn't be
raises the
surprised if he
question of
wasn't.
why he bothered to lure her out. Surely a murderer's optimal scenario is to avoid being spotted at all.
Well, maybe it wasn't premeditated. He could have killed her by accident.
Well, he certainly is the type to brood over things. I can say he's not enough of an idiot to shoot someone on impulse.
Oh no. I have no reason to think this. You know, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it because I'm probably right. I think I might know who it could be based on just things. And it's not so much story things as mechanical.
Who else could it be?
I'll explain it if or when
That man with that
it's confirmed or denied.
call sign? Some numerical name.
Logically speaking,
426.
he would naturally be another potential suspect.
426 would be a potential suspect. That's not who I'm thinking about, though.
He did attempt to eradicate all the compatibles. He's a dangerous individual, and he's still at large. All that's left of 426 is his consciousness.
And at this point, 426 would want to go forward with Morimura's plan and not eat us, so...
I don't think I could reliably predict his behavior. He's desperate enough to do anything.
So I doubt it's him.
426 certainly isn't above killing. If Ida-san were here, I'm sure he'd declare 426 our primary suspect.
We know he killed at least 4 people. That's why I shot him dead in the end.
Yeah, we did actually see that when Morimura shot older Juro.
If he resurrected himself as an android, maybe
That was a
that would
tense
give him
scene.
a chance at revenge. As a motive, it sounds pretty clear-cut.
So you believe 426 is the most likely suspect?
Barring a Sekigahara. Who else could it be?
426, the 4 victims. Aside from Miss Morimura and Ida-san, 4 others came here for refuge 16 years ago. By the time I'd started assisting Miss Morimura's efforts, they'd already lost their physical bodies. Fortunately, we were able to use the data stored in Sector 0. This allowed us to meld their replicated consciousness with AI. As for how they lost their bodies in the first place, reportedly 426's doing. He destroyed them all in one fell swoop. According to Ida-san's account, anyway.
Okay, so we've got Miura, we've got Tomi, Tamao, and what's the other one? Who's the last one? Who am I forgetting?
But if number 16 is to be believed, that's not what really happened. And Miss Morimura should be aware of that. I spoke with the pilot of Sentinel number 16. Back then, she gave Miss Morimura something nobody else would. The truth.
Hold on, not yet.
He did attempt to... Miss Morimura, I have one more question.
What is it?
Regarding 426, would you say you had any particular feelings toward him?
Feelings? Well, he was certainly a good friend. I felt like he really understood me. Well, used to, anyway. Where's this coming from?
That doesn't make sense. According to number 18, or should I say, Tamao-san, I had a hunch about Miss Morimura's feelings, and my discussion with Tamao-san only confirmed my suspicions.
Okay, so we have 2 different choices, huh? We'll recall Tamao's. Is he about to find out that she was involved with the, with bombing the research place? Which I think is also when, Okino died.
Gouto-kun. I'm sorry for this. I know it's sudden. I need to talk to you.
Did something happen?
It's about Morimura-san. She's been transplanting 426's memories onto Juro-kun. I only just found out.
Now this is probably 426 lying to him, right?
426? As in the escaped android?
Because we already know Juro's story, and it's not that Morimura wasn't the one trying to do this.
No, not that one. She's using the memory data of the man himself. It was saved during the shift.
In other words, she's trying to use Juro to create another 426?
I did my best to talk her down. She's letting me handle Juro-kun's treatment now. Still, I don't think she's given up on this.
Why is she trying to bring back 426?
Well, I've been giving her some advice about it. And I understand where she's coming from, but... Morimura-san is in love with him.
With 426?
Maybe she always has been. That's why she wants him back as a human.
But she has to know the risks. He's a dangerous man.
True, but that's not exactly what she's remembering. Besides, she's the one who killed him. That guilt is still eating at her. Watch over Morimura-san. And try to keep her away from Juro-kun if you can.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. I can barely take the idea of 1426, let alone 2.
So I was right. Miss Morimura did have feelings for someone. When Juro Izumi lost his memories, you aimed to use him to revive 426. Make one a vessel for the other. One reason seems most likely. You harbored romantic feelings for him.
Me? With him? You're joking. That Chihiro Morimura was mind-hacked, remember? You said so yourself.
I do remember them talking about that.
My goodness, romantic feelings? For him? No, God no. Not my cup of tea.
I spoke with the pilot of...
Wait, what do you mean? Could you go over that again?
Our defensive maneuvers failed. So we decided to stick to the plan. We all headed to the gate to escape. But there was an explosion while we were shifting. From what I can tell, the Type 98 we were shifting in got attacked. But that's the last thing I remember.
Is that the attack on the research facility?
After that, nothing.
That means... Is that how your data was damaged? It wasn't some plot by 426 after all? Just... an explosion?
I'm a little lost, but...
We never did manage to completely reconstruct your data. I thought it was just that you didn't get converted in time, but... You were all dead before the shift even happened. Ida-kun, you said he killed the 4 of them. I know you did. You said he sabotaged them, killed them.
Given the chance, he certainly would have.
You lied to me?
He already tried to kill us all in the past. You know he'd have tried again if we left him alive. Killing him was the right call.
No. That means...
So... The moment I've been envisioning in my head of Juro killing the kids is that nightmare scene that Juro had on the broken down bridge where he pulled his gun on a bunch of them. Is that not the same thing that they've been talking about this whole time? Or, oh man, now I'm lost. I don't know how to put this together at this point. I know that I probably have all the clues to put it together, but I just can't remember every detail. I mean, we've been playing this for 40 hours, guys. But hopefully hopefully the narrative will pull it together for me.
Aside from Miss Morimura, I'd like to revisit something you just mentioned. About 426 killing at least 4 individuals. Do you really not remember?
Remember what?
And also, why is he recalling that scene? He wasn't there.
You've read my files, I presume? I gathered quite a lot of material in the past. Most of it is rather outdated.
Maybe it was like a video log that he saw?
Including Ida-san's statement concerning those victims. In other words, your answer is objectively incorrect.
Or was that something that Ida told him? Is that what I'm supposed to understand? Ah, shit.
Really? Well, can you blame me? Look at this body I'm stuck with. I'm bound to have some memories confused. If you have some comment on this form, then by all means.
No. That's not what I meant. If you recall, I suggested that Miss Morimura was mind-hacked. That idea was based on a certain piece of evidence I found. One particular log.
What log?
If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know. 2 years before you were born, Ida-san extracted some information from 426 that in turn led to the discovery of the data log in question.
So why again does this matter?
You're about to find out.
Freaking detective over here.
As for the log itself, it contains footage from the year 2188. It was found buried in the mainframe data during the analysis of 426. You seem very disturbed by me seeing that file. So much so, in fact, that you ended up deleting all of your logs. Would you mind telling me why you did that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, at the very least, its contents suggested a connection to 426. Or even that he had been manipulating Miss Morimura. The log contained a very interesting report. Apparently, Juro Izumi downloaded memories onto Chihiro Morimura's clone.
426 was the one who overwrote my memories? So what does that mean? What are you trying to say? Your Morimura and I are both 426?
This is Tetsuya Ida. Don't know why I'm recording this. Nobody's going to hear it. Still, might as well. Not like I have anywhere else to share this. I was in the middle of a routine bug regression test, and I noticed part of the final phase had been altered. The change was made in Chihiro Morimura's host. The setting change looks like it'll trigger a memory overwrite. I don't know anything about the memory's contents, but it says the modifying user was Juro Izumi. Because someone thought it'd be a great idea to give that guy senior admin ID. And at this point, well, what the hell can we do about it? At least now I have proof. You're all hypocrites anyway. Yes, including you, jackass. So who even cares anymore? None of this matters. We're all dead anyway.
And he sent this to Gouto Prime? I'm lost, but okay.
The log inconveniently revealed one of your secrets. One you were desperate to keep me away from. So you deleted it. That's my theory, anyway. Remember where this all began? It was the compatibility experiment, the one that produced you. Based off Miss Morimura's footage and your own admissions, I've completely misjudged the situation. All this time, I believed you were her. But even from the very beginning, you've been your own person.
So, what are you saying? I'm not Chihiro Morimura? If I'm not a duplicate of Chihiro Morimura, then who exactly do you think I am?
You're Chihiro Morimura.
Well, there you have it.
No, not Miss Morimura, the teacher.
One from before?
Professor Chihiro Morimura.
The Prime?
The one from the year 2188.
Yeah, the Prime.
And the central figure of Shikishima's interstellar development project.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this. I think we're gonna finish Sekigahara's. I'm wondering if I should finish everybody's before doing his. I wonder if that'll help me understand better. So, finishing out Sekigahara's and maybe finishing out Fuyusaka's. Okay. Using the message he obtained through the message service, I, Sekigahara, met up with Natsuno Minami and Yuki Takamiya. The message from his friend revealed that Sekigahara has been working with Tetsuya Ida.
Right. We'll get off here.
But the SIU building is still a little further ahead.
That's okay. This thing will stick out if we bring it too close.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, I'll lead you the rest of the way. Let's go.
It's basically the nanomachine equivalent of a virus program. Except it causes brain damage. The infected will ultimately lose their memories, or end up as husks of themselves. It's likely the cause of my memory loss. Found at the nurse's office where Chihiro Morimura worked. The label matches the one on the bottle I had. Oral NM, C0204. Yuki Takamiya. In order to protect Natsuno Minami, she had no choice but to cooperate with the SIU. She says she knows who issues orders to the black suits. Apparently, it's Ida. Chihiro Morimura's objective, one with great implications, especially for those from another world, like me. If Operation Aegis succeeds, we'll never be able to leave this world. Iori Fuyusaka. Despite having lost my memories, she continues to help me with an open heart. I'm not sure how to reciprocate. I gathered some information from Natsuno's unit, and I came across some interesting details. Apparently, I had accepted a particular job, to assassinate Chihiro Morimura.
Which we still don't know if you were actually the one who did it or not.
A gun from the underground.
Let's head to the top of this overpass. We can get a good view of the SIU building from up there. Wanna go check it out?
Yeah. Which one's the SIU building?
See that over there? It's the building next to the police station.
Which floor?
Top.
Got it. I'll take it from here. You're staying behind.
Like hell I am.
All you're gonna do is slow me down. Unless you want to take a straight bullet to the head. But I don't think you do.
Hang on a second. Someone's sending out orders to me in the black suits. I'm not sure who though. But the orders are coming from the SIU building.
I thought you said it was Ida.
He's dead. I'm pretty sure Shinonome shot him.
And there's
Suppose
still
I'll find
orders
out
coming
when I
through.
get there.
Okay, interesting. So there may have been somebody higher.
Come in.
And here I thought the person talking to him was Ida.
I know you're there. So you came.
You've been using the drone to monitor us, haven't you?
I'm nothing if not thorough. It might interest you to know that I have a guest with me. Miss Iori Fuyusaka. Now then, why don't you come by so we can talk?
Dirty.
And hurry. I'd like to give you a proper welcome.
Yeah, let's go. Dude's holding Iori hostage? What a dick.
What the?
Akune.
Drop the gun. Now.
Not what I was expecting, to be honest with you.
An outdated trick.
Don't do anything rash. One wrong move and I'll blow her head off.
That voice. So you're Ida.
Okay, so we killed the real Ida, and now we've got a construct Ida.
That explains how you survived being shot. You were an android this whole time.
Or that. Okay.
That's not true. I did die.
Okay.
I simply copied my memories onto this android. Just in case something were to happen to me.
You plan to perform another loop as an android?
Don't be a fool. I've already saved my data to the evacuation area.
So you're having the android do the dirty work.
When it comes to making sure I end up in the next world, there's no one I trust to get the job done more than me.
Release Fuyusaka. She has nothing to do with this.
No. If anything, her existence poses a threat. And as it turns out, you have no intention of keeping our promise.
You know I lost my memories. How do you expect me to keep a promise I don't remember?
Perhaps this will ring a bell.
So, how'd it all go? Taking care of anyone standing in your way, I hope. Well, you can relax. Ryoko and I did what we needed on our end. We've already backed up your data. Next time when the world resets, you'll still have your memories intact. There's only one thing left for you to do. Obey Tetsuya Ida's orders. Keep up the good work. Sounds like a real moron. He clearly has no clue what's going on.
I see I'm left with no other choice. I'd long anticipated your betrayal. Besides, it's already too late. No matter what you do, this is the end for you. Once we arrive in the next world, I promise to take very good care of you all. Now you can die in this world with nothing to fear.
No!
Out of my way.
Rude. You piece of shit.
Relax. You get to die first, Sekigahara. so you don't have to watch.
Morimura. She abandoned the idea of starting over again. And she became obsessed with Operation Aegis. Don't you want to know why?
What a pathetic attempt to cling on to your miserable life. What could you possibly know about Morimura's motives? You don't even remember who you are.
Interesting.
Oh, I remember clearly. I received Miura back in Sector 3. You're the one who gave him to me. And I remember recording the footage you just played, too. I made sure to back up all my memories. Now I remember everything.
That's right, I forgot he got his memories back. Oh, here we go.
Are you okay?
No.
This is bad. There's nowhere to run.
The black suits are monitoring major streets.
Is she gonna tell me to kill her?
We're completely surrounded.
Oh no.
We can utilize Operation Aegis to protect this world. If we do, we'll be able to survive even if we fail. Though we won't have much of a world left. I don't have much time left. That's why I left myself a message. I'll be able to check it using the message service. Oral NM C0204 is printed on the label. The bottle's made of plastic. There's nothing inside.
You look like you're getting worse. Have you taken your pills?
I'm all out. They weren't even helping anyway. There's nothing I can do. I don't know how much longer I can deal with this. After I lose my memories, I imagine I'll come to you for help. When that time comes, give this to me.
What are these numbers?
They're for the message service. I use the one from this era.
Understood.
Operation Aegis. If we use the Aegis system, all the terminals will be sealed. Then the city will be cut off from universal control. There won't be any hope of restoring order at that point. That's why everyone disappears.
Hold on, let me read that again. All the terminals will be sealed. City will be cut off from universal control. Any hope of restoring order at that point. Okay.
We need to keep at least some of the terminals open.
We can't. The enemy will target any open terminals.
Then what? We give up on this world and try again next time?
I'm afraid that isn't an option either.
We have to get the Sentinels working in order to defend the terminals.
There won't be a next time. I had a look at the logs from 2188. I've discovered a way to link to the satellite.
Satellite?
It's not from this world. There's a satellite orbiting the real world. From it, I learned more about the mechanics of this world. And it turns out we don't get as many tries as we want.
The real world versus this world. That's an interesting statement.
The stability of this area is at its breaking point. We can't fail again. If we do, the entire facility will be reset. And Sector 0 will be lost. Everything will crumble apart. That includes Sector 0.
What's Sector 0? I know I've heard of it before.
Seems like your symptoms are becoming more severe. All right, listen well. As you know, there are 5 different sectors. However, there exists one more unique sector. It doesn't take up any space, and there's no interior to see. That's Sector 0. It's an evacuation site that's unaffected by loops. Normally, you can send your data there using the shifter. That's what allows you to continue if the world resets.
Okay.
That's right. Ida did say that was the way to escape to the next world.
Yes, but this time, Sector 0 will cease to exist as well. We won't be able to loop again. This is our last chance.
So without Sector 0, the world won't be recreated?
If the Aegis system is activated, yes. We'll still be here, though we'll be left behind in a world of chaos.
If what you're saying is true, why keep it all a secret?
Because...
If what you're saying is true, why keep it all...
Because...
Log of another world.
Sekigahara-kun.
Tell me, why did you erase the logs?
Because I had to. I couldn't let anyone find out about them. There's quite a lot that transpires in 2188. The Earth is a very different place. Do you want to know what happens?
Yes. I do.
Hey, Sekigahara. I've already done my research on you. You're the one who was hired to kill me. In case you couldn't tell, there isn't much left of humanity. Just the 10 people in this little colony.
10 people in the colony.
It's a bit fruitless to kill for money at this point. Don't you think?
I've done my research on you as well. And I'm very thorough when I research my targets. There's nothing you can hide from me.
How menacing of you. Intimidate me all you want, but you're not leaving that room.
Professor Juro Morimura. In order to raise research funds for Project ARC, you partnered with several questionable organizations. You then sold nanotechnology on the black market. And that's the source of the infection on the surface.
So original Earth, it sounds like, has some sort of disease, this infection that they're talking about that killed a bunch of people, and the only place to escape to is space, it looks like. And, yeah, so Megumi's dad was infected, and Juro, Prime, goes into quarantine with Megumi out in space for a couple of days, and then eventually brings Prime Megumi into the colony.
I didn't intend for any of this to happen.
Your voice is trembling.
What is this infection?
Can't say I blame you.
No one will believe a word you say.
Oh, I don't plan on telling anyone. This is for me. I never want to forget this moment. The moment humanity's traitor stares death in the face.
What was that?
That was the bomb I planted.
At the power generator? Are you insane? We have to repair it right away. We'll lose life support if we don't.
When I take a job, I finish it.
It can't be. The lock to your room's been disengaged.
Just hang tight, Professor. I'll be seeing you soon.
Well, shit.
Humanity was wiped out by the nanomachine infection.
Is this the same thing that A has right now?
And it was all my fault. Sekigahara-kun! You're in bad shape. At this rate, you'll...
Oh no!
Huh? Are you lost, little girl?
Oh, this little
What
girl's
are you
about to
doing
shoot
alone in a
you.
place like this?
I guess it makes sense that you don't remember me.
So this is Prime. Oh, man.
I was just a baby when we last saw each other, after all. There's only need for one Chihiro Morimura.
You're...
And that's me.
What a monster. Morimura Prime is a monster.
Morimura said quite a bit before she died.
If you're going to lie, at least put some effort into it. No matter. I'll simply ask Miss Fuyusaka here what she knows. After I finished you off, of course. I expected so much more from you, Sekigahara. In the end, you turned out to be nothing but a coward.
Sector 0. That's where you backed up your data, right?
He doesn't know it's going to disappear. I still don't understand why it's going to disappear. Why this one's different.
A good precaution, but that isn't gonna save you. Morimura gained access to the satellite of the real world. That's where she learned about the next reset. And that it's going to be different from any other.
Satellite of the real world.
It's not just this world at stake anymore. If we fail to defeat the kaiju again, the real world will be impacted as well. That includes the facility that sends us back there. When the facility itself is recreated, there won't be a Sector 0 anymore. Whether we go with Operation Aegis or not, there won't be a next time. And no one will be able to loop again.
Satellite. Tell me, is this what you meant? It can't be. But... Satellite.
Fuck you, Ida. Alright, check on your girl here. You okay, Fuyusaka? Come on.
Hey, are you alright?
Ow.
Guess you're okay.
Okay. Now, in the last battles, we've seen this young Morimura pop up. How does that play in? Because she didn't seem like an antagonist when she popped up in some of the dialogue during some of the destruction segments. So maybe there's a backup of Morimura, our teacher Morimura's memory that we'll eventually put into young Morimura? I don't know. We'll have to see.
Fuyusaka.
Ei-kun... Is it over?
My past is. But as for our future, for our survival, this is only the beginning.
Do you think, maybe this is the beginning of something else too?
Yeah, I think it is.
Suwabuki Bypass Motorway. Final battle.
Sentinel number 15. Fuyusaka's the one piloting it. She's always so sincere in her actions.
This is cool.
And that's Sentinel number 17 behind her. I'm seeing second, even third generation Sentinels. 12 in total.
We're all here, baby.
That bastard. He's gathered quite a few participants for his game.
426.
That enhanced first-gen model. It must be Sentinel number 11. Guess I'll give it a shot.
Hell yes. Cool. Okay, we should definitely do Iori's. Yeah, I think maybe I'll finish out everybody else's before going into Gouto's. Gouto and Takatoshi, I think, are going to finish this story out for us. So maybe in the next episode we'll do a fight and then Iori? Depending on how long the fight takes? Yeah, maybe. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and end things here. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.